Today we're going to go over the installation of a JLT ram air on a 96 to 98 Cobra. These kits are available in a black textured plastic as standard and also in your car's exact body color. So let's get started. Okay, those of you with a 96 or 97 that have the factory strut bar, you are going to need to remove it, and it will not go back on when you're using the JLT intake. You're going to remove the 3 bolts on each shock tower and the 2 bolts in the back, and then you're going to pull that off. The air box, you've got a 8mm bolt holding it on here. You've got your mass air wire here. You're going to unplug it. Inlet air temperature sensor. Pull the harness off of that. Pull the PCV connection here. PCV connection in the back. Loosen up the clamp and remove the whole assembly. Now you want to remove the mass air meter from the stock air box by removing these 4 10mm bolts. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to bolt the aluminum mass air adapter onto your mass air meter using these 4 supplied bolts and this supplied rubber gasket. You're going to put the gasket on the mass air meter. You're going to put the adapter on. The bolts come through the mass air meter and thread into the mass air adapter. Those with 80mm mass air meters, you're going to take the supplied silicone spacer, install this onto this side of your mass air meter, and that's it. We got the filter attached to the mass air adapter, which is on the mass air meter, the reducer, and the JLT tube with the throttle body coupler, and we're going to go ahead and install this on the car. Okay, the inlet air temperature sensor is in the bottom of the tube. We're going to go ahead and set the filter down in first behind the headlight. Plug in the temperature sensor now. Lower it down onto the throttle body. Go ahead and tighten up the clamp at the throttle body, pushing the coupler up against the throttle body back stops. Go ahead and tighten that up. Make your adjustments. Getting the filter in position, getting the tube down. Go ahead and tighten up the clamp here. Tighten up the clamp here. Go ahead and just go finger tight on the clamps. No need to overdo it. There's barbs on the end of the tubes. That's not going to come out. Go ahead and put your PCV connection on here and plug in your mass air meter here. Okay, we're going to take the supplied 5/8 hose, attach that to the fitting on the bottom of the JLT, then attach that to the fitting on the valve cover. Alright, we've got the heat shield down in position. Go ahead and use the factory bolt and tighten this up. The heat shield is going to fit just in front of this sensor. Snug that up like that. If the heat shield is over the sensor, just go ahead and loosen up your clamp at the throttle body. Bring the tube up forward. We want that to sit right inside that area right there, and go ahead and tighten that up. And there is your fully installed JLT ram air kit on your 96 to 98 Mustang Cobra.